everyone, welcome to the Stealing Insight YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about how to get the number of days and the number of year in between two dates, either it include time or not. Now, the first thing I want to establish here is the shortcut for you to get the current time on a Microsoft Excel. And the shortcut is just to press Ctrl and the semicolon. Gives you the current time when I'm actually recording this video, the current date when I'm actually recording this video. The current time too can be gotten using Ctrl Shift with the semicolon. It's giving you the exact time I'm working on this. Now, in order to get the combination of things that I've written here, you can just do the Ctrl semicolon space Ctrl Shift semicolon. That gives you the same result with what I've done out here, just exactly like this. Now, moving straight to what we have, I hope you'll be able to wait till the end of the video because there is a particular thing I would love to show you at the tail end. Now, one thing that you need to know that you have to do here is that this formula is equality sign. Whenever you're using formula in Microsoft Excel, you use equal sign. Now, please note these two disparity thing. Network days is actually telling us that Saturday, Sunday is going to tell us the number of days that are in between the two dates, the start date and the date the request was exited. It will tell us excluding weekends and optional public holidays that are well known. So if you are going to be doing that, you're saying you're opening the bracket, and when you open the bracket, you're putting the start date, the comma, then the end date, then you close the bracket. This is fixed because it automatically eliminates Saturday, Sundays as weekend. On the other hand, when you have the network international, it's expected that you are going to be considering, when you are dealing with this, you're going to be considering, let's input the start date, then the end date. Now, at this point, it's telling you that you should tell when the weekend is. That's why it's bringing up this option. It means this kind of network days international formula can only be utilized if the weekend is not static, as Saturday, Sundays. Probably it's a shift, a rotational job in which the number of days that are required is not necessarily Saturday, Sunday as weekend. Maybe it's just once a day, twice a week, once a week, twice a week, and are the numbers. And once you do that, so let's assume that the work schedule allows weekend to just be Sunday only. Sunday only. Then we close the bracket. So it's going to give us this. So now you can see the number of days that is giving us for this is different. If we are going to be applying this formula up here, it's going to be different from what we're having here. So let's just try to apply it up. You see that the number of days has changed to 8. The reason being that previously it calculated the number of the number of days in weekend to be Saturday, Sunday. That's why it was 7. Now it's making Sunday alone the number of weekend, meaning the number of days that is permitted for the staff to be out of work. So I'm reverting it back in order for us to actually go ahead with what we're dealing with. So if I'm going to be double clicking this, it gives us the number of days for all the date range that has been typed for date started and the exited dates. Now for us to get the number of years, the formula we're going to be using, if it is recent Excel that you are using higher than 2016, you can use DATEDIF, but in this case it's 2016 that I'm having here, so I'm going to be using year frac. So for the year frac, you open the bracket, you input the start date, you put the comma, then the close date and close the bracket. By the time you hit that button, then double click, it gives you the number of years down in which this covers. Now please note, this number of years is not deducting holiday. So in order for you to be able to understand what I've just said, I just want to quickly do something around that. so that you'll be able to appreciate, and that's what I promised at the little part of the class, so that you'll be able to appreciate what is being said presently. Now, look at it. Immediately I input the date range, it gives us a distance, the number of days in that year, which is the number of working days in that year, is 260 days. Now, it's showing from 2024, 3rd of August 2024 to 3rd of August 2025. That gives us a whole year. And in that 1 year, it's already showing that in the number of years is 1, but the number of days is just showing 260 days, not 365 days, because it is 260 days that is embedded in the whole year, less, that is 260 working days that is in the whole year, less, because the working days will be less weekend and public holidays that are well known. So thank you for this. Is what we have for you at this class of the Stealing Insight. We hope this will be of help to you in one way or the other, in the office, working on particular projects, or doing one thing or the other. And from the Stealing Insight, to say thank you for joining us. We love you. We want to have you once more in the future. If you have anything you need to ask, let us meet you in the comment section, and bye bye.